What is up here today, YouTube? Jigsaw0097 got another Shaky Cam Sucks movie review for you guys. I just got out of John Wick 3, and so I wanted to make this video. It's a little bit late, but you know, I finally got a chance to go see it. You know, I've been having a rough couple months, so I do what I can, but yeah, this movie was freaking awesome, guys. I'm gonna say that first and foremost. If you guys have seen John Wick 1 and 2, or maybe like the Equalizer films, the Mission Impossible films, you know, this is a movie that's right up your alley. And John Wick has always been known for its like visceral combat. What I like to call is it's hyper realistic, because there's a lot of things that happen in John Wick that are not realistic at all. But as far as like the guns go and the choreography, the way they fight is believable. It's very like a Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee. Like, in many ways, the John Wick movies are like the Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee movies of our time, because they're just so well done. There's a scene in this movie that involves shotguns. I won't really like spoil it for you guys, but holy crap, was that awesome. That was one of the coolest action scenes. It's weird because John Wick, they just keep like one-upping themselves every movie, because I said this in the second one, that there was a catacomb scene in that one where I was like, that's like one of the best. And you know, every movie they just seem to one-up themselves. It's crazy. And you know, it gives exactly what you want. When you go into a John Wick movie, you want lots of action, and it has that in spades. Mr. Keanu Reeves is a master class at this by now. You know, he is the Neo, he is the one, and it shows in John Wick 3. So the basic premise, without spoiling too much, is that at the end of John Wick 2, he assassinated someone in the Continental Hotel, which goes against the assassin code. And so the movie starts out with him on the run. The leader of the Continental, one of his friends, gave him an hour to prepare at the end of John Wick 2. And so in John Wick 3, it literally just starts off. It's like the second one, how the second one just starts off like right after the first one. This movie starts off right after the second movie. You know, he's out in New York City, and he's looking for like a place to hide or whatever. He's looking for some connections. And you know, he's got an hour to prepare, guys. So there's all these hitmen already on the streets, like eyeing him down, going, you know, I want that money. They're put a $14 million bounty on his head. And so he basically has to get ready to prepare. And there's like a really cool fight scene in the beginning that involves a book. Basically, he kills a dude with a book, and it's amazing. It's the first kill of the movie, and I'm just like, holy crap. You know, then there's like a knife scene. You've probably seen that in the trailer where they're like throwing knives at each other. That was a really cool scene. But yeah, he basically has time to prepare, and you know, the movie kind of sets off from there. The movie is largely about him clearing his name so that he can, I forget what they call it. There's like a thing they put on his name. It's like excommunicado, I think is what they call it, where, you know, he's like expunged from the guild, the assassin guild, and he's, the whole movie, he's like looking for a way to not be excommunicado. He's like calling in all the favors from his past. He's doing like everything possible to get back into the good graces of this organization so that he doesn't get killed. And so that's the main premise of the movie. But on the way there, guys, the action is just going. There's scene, you guys have probably seen the trailers. There's Halle Berry's in the movie, and she's got some scenes with some dogs. I mean, it's so awesome. This is like just as good as the other ones in many ways, because the only weakness I see with this one is that I think the plot is a little bit weaker. My favorite personal John Wick is the second one, just because they go more into that assassin background and stuff. But this movie is awesome anyway, because it's just more action. This is a perfect trilogy, and they're going to make a fourth movie. That's not even a spoiler because they've already announced it. And when you watch this movie, you'll see why. It's just like one continuous, you know, timeline that just keeps going. It doesn't end, and it's like, we don't want it to end, guys, because John Wick is awesome. So that's kind of my review of the movie. I wanted to just like bring you guys my excitement for that, and you know, recommend the movie. I would recommend watching it in the theater and also buying it on Blu-ray. That's how good it is. So anyway, guys, I'd like to hear what you guys think about John Wick as a whole, John Wick 3. If you've seen it, comment down below. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button as well. But to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for watching. This has been Jigsaw0097. I will talk to you all later.